What's everyone's favorite kind of grape? I like a red grape. Good morning. Reading grapes. I'm playing Dragon Age. I have grapes. It's an assortment, but I don't really like green grapes. Hope everyone's having a good morning. It's Saturday. Feels weird not doing TTRPG stuff on Saturday. I feel like the last year of my life, all I've done is do TTRPG stuff on Saturday. These grapes are a little sad, I'm not gonna lie. They don't really got a whole lot of crunch to them. We have been shooting along in Dragon Age Inquisition, trying to get to the end. I've been doing a lot of side quests off stream. We're gonna do a little bit of side quests today. We might do some main quest. But I think the next main quest I have is I think it's Wicked Eyes, Wicked Hearts. Which is a very long mission, so. No one can ever say that the Dragon Age Inquisition music does not go hard. We're at, what are we at, 5 days? 5 days till Veilguard. Still doesn't feel real. Although, the, drama on Twitter makes me realize that is indeed real, because people are mad. People are always mad about something. Oh, let me turn on that light. There you go. That's a little better. Do my shadow. Oh. What do I want to do here? Oh, level up. I'm gonna level up first. I feel like this is not where I left off yesterday. But I can't remember, so we're gonna do barrier. We gotta start mixing and matching here. Dorian. We'll just keep putting into Necromancer. Thank you, Weasel. I hope you feel better. I was feeling like absolute ass last week, and I'm like, for like 2 weeks, I was just feeling awful. And I finally started feeling better about midweek after my second doctor's visit. Have a bunch of stuff up here. Bunch of rifts. Yeah, I hope you get on the mend soon. Just being like, it just sucks. Like, I feel like I'm like, as I'm getting older, when I get sick, it's so much worse. Because like, I used to be sick and like, just like going to work, doing what I had to do. Now when I'm sick, I'm like the most miserable little baby. Literally just the most miserable little baby. I'm whiny. I don't want to get up. Don't ask me to do anything. Okay, that's enough grapes. I'm grape pilled right now. I don't get whiny, just don't read my Discord comment. Listen, I'm of like a, if you don't feel good, I think that you're allowed to whine. I think that if I have the sniffles, I think that I can whine. I think that I'm allowed to whine. It's mostly Joel that gets the brunt end of my whining, but I do be whining. I think I like messaged him a bunch when I was like super not feeling good. And I was like, I don't feel good. My head hurts. My back hurts. My throat hurts. I don't feel good. Alright, we have to go do some more table stuff. We don't have a whole lot. I think I might open up. I think I already opened up the Emerald Graves. I think we might go to the Emerald Graves, although I might be. I'm like level 13 right now. So I'll probably be fine for some of the beginning area of Emerald Graves, but I might get my shit stomped in if I go too close to. If I wander too far. I do intend to go into the Trespasser DLC, like, supremely over-leveled. That is the intent. I just call 911 for a ambulance. Dear Josephine, I passed along the news of de Maurier's visit to a few influential parties and implied that he was, perhaps, trying to butter both sides of his bread. I would describe the outrage this idea provoked, but that would make this letter indecent, and your spy mistress would abscond with it. You play as beautifully as ever, my dear. I can hardly wait to see what de Maurier's next move is. Give my love to your parents, yours, Vicomtesse of Elodie de Moreau. Elodie. Magic use in Redcliffe. Inquisitor. Here are the results of my research. I trust they're satisfactory. Your spy master said she might let me stroll around without my shackles if they please you, but sing no false praise on my account. I kind of like that. I'm glad that I imprisoned him. A friend in Quarnus. My Lady Inquisitor, considerable as your support has been, I'm saddened to report my motion died on the Senate floor. Although I am hardly surprised, my fellows in the Magisterium don't enjoy the thought of having their freedom limited in any fashion. That was, however, hardly the point of the motion. It was a statement that needed to be made, and your support allowed me to make it far louder and clearer than I ever would have on my own. So I thank you. With any luck, this will draw support from those who feel as I do. It will also draw fire from Venatori cultists still in the shadows. But I say, let them come. I will not back down in the face of such fools. I'm sending along a few things which I hope will aid your efforts, and we'll see what more I can drum up. Give my love to Dorian. The poor boy is such a hothouse orchid. He must be wilting in the cold. Magister Maveris Talani. I love Maveris. Maveris is one of the best, like, side characters that we get to, like, meet in, like, the comics. God, there's still 7 hours left on that. That's ridiculous. Red Jennies attend the party. Surely the Inquisitor cannot be part of such things. It seems a base prank to intentionally disrupt such an affair. A memo from Josephine written on a letter from Sarah. This guy is a special prick. Swats his people around, thinks his sovereigns pay for it, embarrass him at his own party, and you please a dozen people with keys and little else. Sarah. A date and time are scribbled below, also an Orlesian mask, with other masks for eyes. Lights out, not murder. Just let them stumble in the darkness. It is trivial to ensure we are represented, but should we encourage such base behavior? Winter resistance. I received some news from Averis. It seems her little resistance has drawn support, just as she hoped it would. Thing is, that support comes in the form of idealistic magisters with no real power, while the ones who might see her group as a threat are the true heavy hitters. Reading between the lines, I'd say Maveris is in more hot water than she lets on. She's crafty, but she could use more help right about now, or the resistance might die on the vine. Up to you, but if you ask me, any enemies of the Venatori should be friends of ours. Dorian. The Inquisition is now a force to be reckoned with. Even into Venter, openly declare our support for the resistance. Allow me to handle this. Eliminate one of our enemies, and the rest which believe she can strike down with impunity. They will back off. I'm not gonna do Josephine's. I like doing like sneaky stuff. So I do tend to favor Liliana for most war table missions. Inquisitor, the allied merchants of the monarchy of Antiva have inquired whether they can assist us in any fashion. They could provide us with some of the finest goods in Thetis, a powerful boost to our prestige, and spread our influence north. The merchant princes will also attempt to ensnare us in contracts so convoluted that we will be eternally tied to them. If we are interested, we must send our most skilled negotiators. Our diplomats are well respected, and I feel we can come out ahead of the bargain if we are prepared to commit to it. And we will send Josephine for that one. I'm gonna open these up just to see, because I do want to do the DLC. I'm not sure what the levels should be for these. Quickly, and then I'll dispatch my best. So the Inquisition has received urgent requests for aid from Orzammar. A subterranean earthquake has collapsed one of their lyrium mines and endangered several others. Even worse, tunnel seals preventing darkspawn from overrunning the dwarven-occupied deep roads have crumbled, allowing hordes of enemy to invade. Orzammar is a key provider of the Inquisition's lyrium supplies, and as such, its security is a top priority. The earthquake opened a fissure in the Storm Coast Mountains, granting direct access from the surface to the threatened region underground. Constructing a mining lift at the fissure site will permit the Inquisition to transport forces directly to where darkspawn fighting is fiercest. No worries, Weasel. Go nap. Feel better. Rest. Rest, Weasel. Resting. I know resting is hard, but you need to rest or else you're gonna feel worse for longer. A construction team arrived in the Storm Coast Mountains and setting up the mining lift to transport Inquisition forces from the earthquake fissures opening down into the deep roads. A report sent by a messenger bird. Inquisitor, the mining lift in the Storm Coast Mountains will be finished by the time you get here. Anyone going into the deep road should dress accordingly, don't skimp on the armor, and bring the best weapons in Skyhold's arsenal. I also recommend packing plenty of dry rations. Most things down there will be looking to eat the Inquisition, not the other way around. Not now. Say what level I should be. I don't know if those scale or not. I don't think the Frostback Mountains is where I should be going either. I think we're gonna go to the Emerald Graves. Hi, Chunky. How are you? Happy Saturday. Let's see. Should go here. The show on vacation work schedule-wise and debating a nap. So get that nap in. Sometimes you just need to have a nice little nap. I'm gonna bring Blackwall. I'll bring Barrack because I think there's some red lyrium here, and then we'll bring. I brought Solus with us, so we'll bring Solus. I like had a fire lit under my ass this morning. I woke up, took Macy for a walk, showered, as you can tell from my wet hair. I was like so convinced that I wasn't gonna make it to stream on time, but I did. Blackwall. Solus. We're gonna drift mage. I still need to do my my specialist stuff, but we haven't quite gotten to that yet. Specialization. Been trying to take care of all of these little side quests that I've had. Because if there's one thing about Dragon Age Inquisition, there's a fucking plethora of side quests to do.
It's over.
Okay. I don't know what that was approval for, so.
The waking sea. Somewhere across all that water is Kirkwall. It's been a while since I was at sea. Traveling to Haven must have been quite the journey.
Between Cassandra's friendly company and Cullen's feelings on sea travel, it was great.
care of some darkspawn. Scary. Oh, I love these. They changed the noise. These used to have like really cute little noises in Origins. They like squeaked. We did hear that they are taking out spiders from Dragon Age. Spiders are no longer going to be in the game. Which is an... okay. A choice. Move it. Move. Get out of the way. Remember if there are actually darkspawn in this game. The darkspawn designs for veilguard look really sick though. That one. Shooting at. Is darkspawn. Oh, wrong.
Darkspawn above ground. Just what we needed. I watched someone die of the blight in the deep roads. Junior could be a pain in the ass, but he was a good kid. He deserved better than that.
Oh, I forgot that we let Carver die. Oh, that was... okay, thanks for the reminder, Varric. My bad. I do like that, like, that is a callback that you get only... like, that specific dialogue is one that you get only if you had left Carver in the Deep Roads. Need this. Look at the pigeon on there, or seagull. Jesus. Oh, I hate that noise. That was an awful noise. Blackwall is really nice to have because it is a fucking frick shit house. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a big boy. That's a big boy. Oh, 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 oh. Chill out. These guys are a lot tougher in this game. Not a great noise. Ghoul sores? Pustules? Oh my god, I'm doing pretty good, Sydney. We took Meme for a walk before it started raining today. Then we actually showered and washed our hair. My hair should be nice by the time it dries in about 10 hours. How you doing? That's a weird little lighting effect. Arium is going to be up. Let's go fast travel here. Yeah, did you have fun? I was in a call last night with like Ad and Joel and Jay. And I was like, you know, most of me playing this game is me circling a mountain trying to figure out how to fucking get up a mountain. And the other half is me running away from demons. I wonder I would probably enjoy being a cat. Yeah, meow. Secret. Loot. I feel like I would also enjoy being a cat. I guess let's just go down here. Or, oh yeah, that gets into the seeing red one. Stop that. Oh, that was a lot of fall damage. That was probably too much fall damage. I know, City, I am like so fucking pumped. I cannot wait. I've just been like, all I've been thinking about is Dragon Age Veilguard. At any point of the day, I'm just thinking about playing Dragon Age Veilguard. I've been trying to think, because like I've been seeing a bunch of people. Hello, Mabari. I've been seeing a bunch of people like kind of posting, a lot of like artists that I follow who are also Dragon Age fans. They've been posting like what they like, they've already designed their rooks. And I'm like, man, I don't think I can even like, I don't even know what I want my rook to look like. I know like I want her to be an elven mage and I want her to be an Enseven crow. But other than that, like I have like no idea what I would even like make my character look like. Maybe red hair? Darkspawn teeth. This game better. I think it will. I think it's gonna be really good. I think that with all of the, and I think it's like this sort of the same thing that happens with Baldur's Gate, where a bunch of people were like so against Baldur's Gate when Baldur's Gate came out, and it turned out to be one of like the best games ever. I think that that's the same thing that's going to happen. I think that when you have like so much, because there is, I don't know if like you're like super on like Twitter and like Dragon Age Twitter, like there's been so much opposition towards Dragon Age and people are like, oh, it's so woke, it's a woke game, blah, 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 blah. And I think that when you have a game that has so much like controversy around it because of being quote unquote woke and people just trying to shit on every little thing, I think that's kind of like indicative of like, yeah, this is probably going to be a good game. I'm assuming we'll have to wait. Yeah, so we won't be able to preload it. Unfortunately on PC. So we're gonna have to wait until I think it's, yeah, it's 9 a.m. Here for me, so 12 p.m. for you, I'm assuming. Which is kind of annoying. It's a little upsetting. I understand why. It's because people can data mine from preloads on PC. So I understand. I get it. Like it is what it is, but it is still just kind of unfortunate. Yeah, I'm thinking probably a half an hour to an hour for me as well. So I'll probably end up going live like at 10 a.m. I know a lot of people have received like their review copy of it. So there's going to be a lot of videos coming out on the 28th, so Monday, I think. So I think I'm going to probably stay off of like Twitter and stuff for the most part. Starting on the 28th, because that's when a lot of probably like the spoilers are going to start flooding in. Like every time you kill a darkspawn, Blackwell slightly bruised. Hey, you didn't finish the guy off. Jesus.
You have seen a great deal of battle.
We all have.
Not all. Not like you. You live and breathe war. You understand it. It is home to you.
What's that supposed to mean?
I intended no offense. We have both seen terrible things. We have watched death and destruction render that which we love unrecognizable. It is calming to see something familiar in another.
I wonder if Solus knew that Blackwall was lying. Shards. Lyrium. Down here, we'll try and just knock off these. I do want to do the shards quest because I find the I find that little like side quest. I know it's pretty much just like a dumb little fetch quest, but I do find like the lore interesting once you get all of them.
Must be something here. Let's look around.
Yeah, 15 fantasy mittens the other day. Looks so cute and they're cheap too. I don't know that I've ever seen those. Are they just like tiny? A Grey Warden's journal. Still no trace of him, though I feel the darkspawn in the ground below. Could he be lurking close to them, perhaps preparing to die with honor? I doubt it, but it is the only lead we have so far. I confess that this seems a fool's errand at times, given how much is at stake. We saw bandits harassing the fishermen and we intervened. The fishermen thanked us, though I fear the bandits will return again in greater numbers and we will not always be here to help. Nevertheless, as long as we are here, the fishermen are safe. Dreams continue as they do every night. They make it hard for us to sleep, but we must persist. Hopefully the others will have found a solution by the time we return. In the meantime, I sing the Song of Andril to myself to clear my mind as best I can.
Looks like several wardens were traveling together.
There's so much going on. My character kind of does look like Jaheira. Okay, this bottle. And Warden Commander's badge. Right. This way. I imagine those are really hard to paint if like you're painting them.
That's the end of that.
So tiny. A Grey Warden's journal. We searched the area but found no sign. If he was here, it was some time ago. The fishermen in the area are friendly, unlike some. They remember how the Grey Wardens fought to save Ferelden in the last blight. Though they had little, they shared some of their catch to give us a better supper than we had tasted in weeks. They even deferred to me once they saw that I commanded the other wardens, and there are a few even in Ferelden who would watch an elf command men without pause. They are friendly folk. After all, this land has suffered in the past years. I hope they find some peace.
This belonged to the wardens.
I can't remember what Valisleen Davrin has. Would that be crazy? I don't know. Did we find out what happened to the Grey Wardens in these journals?
This desert temple seems
to
require
there.
a great many.
My eyes will be struggling if I get any. Maybe a base coat, wash, and some highlights. Yeah. I'm always impressed by people that do like that like build like out that build out like a bunch of like those little miniature scenes that are like so tiny with like the most minute details. Like that is always so impressive to me. Okay, let's fast travel here.
Nothing to report, sir.
Nothing to report, sir. Oh. Save the necromancer. I was thinking of printing off some foldable terrain on some cardstock for terrain or MDF. Oh, I've heard really good things about MDF foam.
Word for you. What is it?
If I had like an actual group to play like in person with, I would love to be doing and if I had the space, I would love to do like whole terrains and stuff, kind of like what Jay Lord Kasumba has set up. Like that's just so cool to have like that space and to be able to have like that interaction for your players. You know what I thought about doing? I kind of want to do I don't want to do a little botany thing and draw out the plants in Dragon Age. I always thought that would be really fun to do. I used to draw flowers a whole lot. Like, I used to really enjoy drawing plants. That's locked. That's not the way in. How do we get in again? Get in. Yeah, like a little journal. That's my plan once I move to Arizona. Are you and have you and Cheryl sort of figured out an actual date? I know you guys were talking about next year. Summer, maybe? Oh, that'd be nice. I don't know about summer in Arizona. But that's a nice, kind of gives you a lot of time to figure it out and plan it. I have to go underneath, but I'm not quite sure how to get there. Yeah, I had to pick the hottest time of the year to move to the hottest state, obviously. Here.
Visitor.
Hello. Visitor. Nothing to report, sir. Spending most of my... Yeah. I imagine probably from, like, the months of, like, May till October, you won't be leaving the house. Let me up. Let me up. I know I can scale this part. You fucking bitch. It also gives you an excuse not to leave the house. Oh, sorry. Can't leave. It's 120 degrees out. Can't leave. House. Gotta stay in the air conditioning. Be careful of scorpions. I hear scorpions are a big thing in Arizona, too. That's terrifying to me. They have spray for scorpions? That's crazy. You ever just, like, think about how, like... So, like, the United States is so massive, and everyone's, like, different states' way of life is wild. Like, how in Florida, like, people just have alligators in their backyard, and that's just normal. Like, as someone who grew up in New York and then is now living in Washington, I don't know what I would do. Like, I feel like I would be crying on the counter if I saw a scorpion. What's Washington's being? I think it's just, like, the rain. Like, it's like, the temperature is pretty moderate here. We don't have, like, yeah, it's just wet. Like, it doesn't get super hot or super cold. A lot of fog. There's quite a bit of fog usually, like, when we start getting into, like, the wet season. We got bobcats. We have a bobcat that likes to lurk around because we have the little fish pond. So we get some bobcats around. I took Macy on a walk probably like 2 weeks ago. I took her on a walk. And I come back and my mother-in-law calls me and she's like, "Hey, don't take Moose on a walk." And I was like, well, I just got back from one. She's like, "Oh, there's a bobcat in the yard." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Whoops. So there's wet and then there's fucking wet and washing. Yeah. But like we're currently in like the wet season right now. Well, at least one of the wet seasons. So from now until probably oh, little guy. From now until like usually like April, it's gonna be kind of rainy and wet. But I don't really mind that so much because like our summers are beautiful. Yeah, it's so green here. So there's a couple of trees that like change colors, but like for the most part, obviously like, there's like just evergreen trees around. So like even in like the dead of winter, when like, you know, most plants and everything have already died, it's still green here, at least in my part of the state. Oh, I didn't mean to press that button. Oh no, I'm in the middle. I gotta go. Man, they're just fucking me up, dude. My armor just like go away? Like I feel like I've been getting like fucking one shot by these arrows. Don't come over here. Blackwall slightly improves. I will say there are definitely like places I just couldn't live. I think like the Northeast and the Pacific Northwest are probably the only places I could live, to be honest. Just because I grew up in the Northeast. I'm used to like all of the weirdness of the Northeast. I'm used to like blizzards and stuff. I can handle a blizzard. Don't put me in a hurricane. Don't put me in a tornado. Don't put me in an earthquake. There are things I am equipped to handle as a person, emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually. Any natural disaster other than a blizzard, I cannot handle that. Damn, these fucking alphas, dude. I did it. I can, as long as I have my diet soda, I can handle any disaster. That's the can-do attitude that we need, Sippy. Meanwhile, me, I don't want to, no. I am but a tiny baby. Enter the deep roads. No, thank you. I don't want to do that.
Worst thing you've ever eaten. I had this in
And then nephew's funeral in Tennessee, so
It tasted like
we're going to share an eye in about 2 weeks.
But you probably got to wash it down with an expensive
That must be nice, though.
Mine was 2-year-old hardtack. You can't scrape off the blue anymore. You just try not to look.
Yeah, we love Dragon Age here.
That should help strengthen the veil.
Uh-oh. Hello, get out of here. Alright, I just gotta... I just... Do you guys have any, like, plans this weekend, or are you guys just, like, content for chilling? I imagine you're probably just gonna be lounging this weekend. This is actually my first weekend, this is like the first time I've just kind of had nothing to do. Obviously I have some streams, but like they're my own streams. Like they're my gaming streams, so it's not like I'm not like playing TTRPGs or anything. Which is actually quite nice. Magazine? Nice. I haven't been to Mississippi in about 20 years. Amazing how everything was pretty much the same when I left. there's comfort in that. There's comfort in having a place where you can go and it's just like the same. Energize. Yeah. Any runes around here? All the same losers from my family were living there. Man, that's how I feel whenever I go back to like New York. I'm like, oh, you guys are still here. Okay. Lyrium Falls. Through the mist, the water shone a brighter blue than the sea outside. I knew they would come. From the journal of Molly Heslin, dated 9-3 Dragon, sealed in Kinloch Hold. The circle tower at Lake Calenhad, where Helisan was made tranquil in 9 fall. God. Surely there's a sigil somewhere here, a rune. This? Why would there be balefire if no rune?
That's the end of that.
Stay. We're actually going to we're going back to New York for Thanksgiving. Oh, there's a lot of spiders. Oh my god. Oh, I gotta leave. I gotta leave. I gotta leave. Yeah, my mom's doing like a little thing because obviously like my family didn't come out when I got married because it was just like a small little thing that Joel and I did last year. So my mom's having like she wanted to do like a party. I'm like, fine, as long as I don't have to pay for anything. Whatever. Yeah, and I don't mind my family for the most part. They can be a lot, but I think like most family tends to be a lot. Told Charlotte when I die, she is not to have a Christian preacher doing my funeral. All they should do push their religion. I feel that. I don't know, like, when I die, just like, I want to be made into a tree. You know those little pods you can just be planted? Make me a tree. And Cheryl's, oh, that's actually very sweet, Siphy. I was just thinking about it. It's a little weird because, like, obviously, like, I think this is, like, really, like, kind of macabre. Thinking about it, like, because obviously, like, the rest of my family is in New York. When they die, they will be buried in New York. When I die, if I am buried, I will probably be buried in Washington. That's a really weird thing to think about. Oh, Prophet Squirrel. Come on. Oh no, that's that one, yeah. Me still traumatized from the deep roads from Origins. Dreading going to do the DLC. Very morbid, very sweet, very demure. Yeah, fuck him up, Blackwall. Eat his ass. Alright, so we have the deep roads. Ethereum, which I don't think that we have access to yet. And then we can go back here to do Gordon. Ah. I like to keep up with Twitter drama, especially Dragon Age Twitter drama. And apparently someone who had been who had gone to the preview event for Dragon Age Veilguard posted a tweet saying that him and 3 other creators who have been critical of the game, were not given early access, like the review codes for Veilguard, and he was like whapping about it, basically trying to start shit and say that he wasn't given a review code because he was overly critical of the game. Meanwhile, like, people who had been like giving the game like glowing reviews weren't also given review codes, because obviously EA is only going to give out like a certain number of review codes, and most of those are probably going to go to like actual media outlets and not content creators. And people were just like dunking on this person. They were like, I'm sorry you thought that you were special, but like, why do you think that you deserve a review code when other people don't? Like, other bigger creators weren't given one. I know, it's just like, man, people are just bizarre. The like entitlement that people have sometimes is like crazy. And like, you have people who like who will like ride or die content creators, especially like people who like do reviews and stuff, because they're like, oh, this is the only person in the you know that gives like honest reviews. And it's like, did you know that like people have differing opinions, and like what some people like, other people might not like, and that's kind of the whole point of doing like reviews, is basically stating what your opinion is of the media that you're consuming. Hey, from the other side of the screen, how y'all doing? We're doing pretty good. We're having a nice little chill Dragon Age morning. From the Canticle of Transfigurations. Many are those who wander in sin, despairing that they are lost forever. But the one who repents, who has faith unshaken by the darkness of the world, and boasts not nor gloats over the misfortunes of the weak, but takes delight in the Maker's law and creation, she shall know the peace of the Maker's benediction. Canticle of Transfigurations 10:1. Yeah, we're pre-Veilguard gaming right now. Like your visage. Observations about points. Interesting. Yeah. Hey, Mark, I love this. Me too. We're trying to finish up, so we're kind of I know, despite the fact that we have 5 days, I'm pretty sure, left before Veilguard comes out. We are taking it pretty slow. Yeah, so we have, if we don't count today, so we have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday morning it comes out, for me at least. It's really like I've been a fan of the Dragon Age series since Origins came out. So 2009. So it is very weird to be sitting here in the year of our Lord 2024. Oh, logo. And it like the fourth game finally coming out. A Grey Warden's journal. I grow more convinced that if he was ever here, he is now long gone. Still, it would not do for us to miss him through laziness. And he was one of our most skilled warriors. If anyone could hide himself here, it would be he. One of the fishermen shows promise with a spear and has shoulders like an ox from throwing nets all day. He asked about joining the Grey Wardens. Under other circumstances, I would be honored to take a worthy and willing volunteer. Now, my orders did not say whether I should seek new recruits, even with our circumstances, or because of them, I suppose. It did not hurt his cause that he was easy to look at and clearly wished to know more about the Dalish. The Darkspawn are louder than I thought at first. The constant whisper at the back of my mind makes it difficult to sense them as easily as I usually do, but they are near the surface. Perhaps bandits are not the worst these people have to face.
The wardens have abandoned these camps. They're looking for someone.
Greetings! Inquisition has a special place in my heart because it's like the game that I probably put the most hours into. But I think like overall, or if they did like a remake of Origins and like fix some of like the combat, I think that would be very easily be like my favorite game. Just because I love the characters, I love the story so much. Where are we going? Okay, we gotta do the Astrarium. I really do hate they made each version after the less impacts by saves. Yeah. I think like it's unfortunate because I think this game is like the game that is like has the most like most callbacks because you get a lot of codex entries. You get like a couple of war table missions that will like refer back to your hero of Ferelden. You get like some for like Zevran. You obviously see Hawk in this game. And from what we know about going into Veilguard, only 3 decisions are going to be taken into account to kind of establish your world state for Veilguard, which does suck. That sucks a whole lot when the whole basis of this game is the fact that your choices matter and your choices affect things. However, from like a logistical standpoint, I understand why they only had 3 choices. I think that there should have been a 4th choice that included the well and who drank from the Well of Sorrows in this game in particular, because we know going into Veilguard that you're going to be encountering your Inquisitor and Morrigan, who are the 2 people that could have drank from the well. But I understand why, because when they almost kind of wrote themselves into a corner here, and you know, we see that when they brought back Leliana. And they basically are like, oh, Leliana, she was dead and then she was alive and it's the Maker's will, blah, 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 blah. Like, obviously, like, they kind of wrote themselves into a corner and had to do a hard left to make it make sense. And I think that's just when you have these games that are continuing on and on and on, and you have all of these different threads that branch out, it is going to be so incredibly hard to account for every single decision that is made by players in the game and to make sure that you don't contradict a decision that was made by the players. Because they've done that already. They've contradicted some decisions that have been made by players, you know, bringing Leliana back. But yeah, I think that it's hard. It's if they do more and more games down the line for Dragon Age, it's going to be harder and harder to have like this continuous line of events that have happened and make it all make sense. I wish the DA when you pick the horn guy you have campaign with and race instead of the same with every character. You basically experience heroic events. How can they just woof that away more and more? It should be history within that world. See, that's like you would think, but it's also you have to account for every player, and there are millions of people who play this game. every player has made different decisions throughout the games. And each game, like there are multiple decisions that can be made. So in some people's games, their hero Ferelden is dead. They sacrifice their hero Ferelden to kill the archdemon. In other people's games, their hero Ferelden is actually Queen of Ferelden. So it's kind of hard to account for all of these things, and I think it is like I think it's that whole the thought of having this all-encompassing world state that you know, you can have the players choose what they want and it'll affect the world and it's going to be, you know, it's going to be continuous throughout the series. I think that was just such a broad scope that inevitably, just due to logistics and actually having to figure out how to incorporate all of those decisions, just would not work. Yeah, I get it. Each story ending is a new starting point. So you have a huge decision tree to craft. Yeah, there's just so many webs. They still have the website. It's Dragon Age Keep. And it's not about keeping, I don't think it's about keeping track of the decisions, because obviously they've proven they can do that because they have Dragon Age Keep. They show that they have a way to keep track of decisions and to affect a world state. It's the continuity of making sure that each world state does not have a contradiction in it going into the next game. And I think that's the hard part. There are so many little minute details that they would have to account for going into like the next games, that it's hard. It's hard to do that. It's hard to do that as writers, as game developers. It's hard to account for all of the little decisions that a player might make that would affect the world state. And I understand why they sort of did a sort of baseline world state, and also why the move to Tevinter as like sort of the north of Thedas as the sort of basis of Veilguard, because we haven't really been to the north. We've only been in Orlais and Ferelden. So when you move to the north, obviously there are going to be things that affect the world state. The world, like you would think that, hey, these lands are all connected and they have politics within each other, but they're able to sort of have a quote unquote clean slate, having the game take place in the north. Some of those main events, yeah, I agree. I'm definitely with you on that. I think that there should be some callbacks. Like there could have just been like codex entries, and I understand. Like I get both sides. There are people who were like, when they first came out and said that that there was only going to be 3 decisions for the world state. There were people that came out and were like, I'm canceling my pre-order. I'm never playing this game. This sucks, blah, 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 blah. And I think that was like a gross overreaction, because we don't actually know what's going to actually be included in the game until we actually play it. But yeah, I do agree. I think that there could have been little callbacks. I hope that there are going to be little callbacks. To what extent, I'm not sure, and whether or not those callbacks are going to contradict anything within my own playthroughs that I've done. We just have to wait and see. Oh no, goat! I'm sorry! Oh, that felt bad.
You really spend most of your time in the Fade?
As much as is possible. The
Like,
Fade
loot
contains
the
a wealth
corpse.
of knowledge for those who know where to look.
Sure, but I don't know how you
Loot his
dream,
corpse.
let alone wander around.
Steal his vest.
Especially when the shit that comes out of the Fade generally seems pretty cranky.
So are humans, but we continue to interact with them when we must.
Little things like that would make the enjoyment of the world more. Yeah, and like that goes to say that like we don't really know what is actually going to be included in the game yet. So I'm waiting to like have any sort of criticism about like the particular world state thing. But until after I play to see what is actually available in the game. Be back, gotta help Shiro with something real quick. Don't worry, Sithy. The stone tree. So Galen made his way through the wood until he saw the light of the quarter moon shining on the rock. Elise emerged from the pines and they shared a quick embrace before making their way to the waiting ship. From a local version of The Resourceful Lovers. It said the lovers who kiss the stone tree will be blessed with long and happy marriage. Those fond of superstition tend to ignore renditions of the tale in which Galen and Elise drown at sea. Sister Hulda from her unpublished work, Folk Nonsense and Other Absurdities. There you go. I'm like notoriously bad at these, so don't make fun of me. Oh, this is a hard one. Fuck. The fuck, dog? Oh, get fucked on. Damn, that was good. That was pure instinct. Constellation Bellatanus. Referred to as the Maiden in common parlance, depictions of the constellation Bellatanus vary from one age to the next. It has always been considered fashionable for prominent women of the day to be declared the Maiden's personification. Queen Madrigal in the Exalted Age, for instance, and Queen Asha before her. None of these women would likely appreciate the fact that Bellatanus is believed to have originally referred to Earthamiel, the old god of beauty. I know how to pronounce things. I promise. Alright. I'm gonna go do the Asterium. Yeah, let's fast travel here. Yep. I've been sipping on this coffee, this iced coffee, for like an hour now, and for some reason I thought it turned into a can, and I almost just like went to like drink from it like it was a can. That would have been rough. Yeah, also very funny. Funny for everyone else. Like, jam myself in my gums. Oh, I see it. This way in. Yeah. Wee! Wee! Oh, I almost just died there.
It's over.
Okay. Sometimes Blackwell will say things out of context. I don't know what he's talking about. He said it's over. What is it's over? It's so Jover. Alright, I think we're gonna do the Astrariums, and then we're going to move on maybe to the Emerald Graves. Prophet's Laurel, keep that. Hey, this is cool. Probably go back to Skyhold, sell some stuff, redo inventory. Very boring. Pretty fucked up. Oh. I like her. Thanks. My first ride with the coast and the dragon flew over, and I was like, yes, let's track it, and we can. I remember, so like when you first see like the dragon fly over, you're like, holy shit! And then you're like walking along the coast, and you see the dragon fighting the giant, and you're like, holy shit! I have to kind of end up. Back, back, back. Nope. Oh. Why is this one so hard? Why is this one hard? Nope. Nope. Why am I having such a hard time with this one? Clearly I need more coffee. Why is this one so hard? I appreciate the warning on that. This is the one. This doesn't even look that complicated. I know you guys can't see because my face cam's covering it, but this one's not that complicated. Nope. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Jesus. Constellation Servani. Referred to as the Chained Man in common parlance, the constellation Servani is traditionally represented by a man dragging a heavy chain behind him. This is thought to be an ancient Tevinter representation both of Andoril, the old god of slaves, and of the Tevinter system of slavery itself. The representation of Servani has been used by the Trisylis Guild for well over 2,000 years, according to their claim, and is visibly imprinted upon the armor of both juggernauts, the giant golems guarding the gates of the city of Minrathis. From the study of Theodosian astronomy by Sister Orin Petrarchius. Okay, last one. This way. Uh-oh. Oh, hey, Vlad. Hey, you guys see the dragon? They're still fighting down there. Oh. This way, though. Slide, slide, slide. Oh. Fine. We're safely making our way down. How you doing, Blab? Horns out. The dragon usually is. The dragon's over there, so I feel less scared. Oh, hello, little baby dragon. Perhaps I was right. There are dragons here. I'm just trying, guys, I'm just trying. You guys are, you're getting a little crazy. I'm not trying to do anything here. This feels bad. I don't like beating on the babies. I don't like beating on the babies. They're just babies. They don't know better. Dragon blood. Like, bull would really like dragon. God. Babies eventually turn into adults. Well, not these ones, unfortunately. R.I.P. They're not living past fucking adolescence. That dragon is so busy fighting that giant, it's gonna come home and all of its babies are dead. Hey, Curtis! Hey, I like the way you think, Blackwall. We go up this way. Oh. There we go. Yeah. Let's struggle again, guys. Oh boy. Oh boy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Already fucked this up somehow. Oh no, that's not right. Oh yeah, no worries. Connect the dots. All right, I feel like that was the play. A Gary Con preview. Surround sound. Right. This way. Fuck. We're gonna do it, guys. We're gonna do it. That. Ugh, so close. We need to get that part. Alright, what if we start here? I did that. That. Guys, I'm trying to be so big brain right now. Oh, huge brain. Galaxy brain. Constellation Fervenial. Commonly referred to as the Oak, the constellation Fervenus is generally represented by a towering tree with leafless branches. Many scholars believe this is a representation of nature that harkens back to the lore of the early Necromanians, these whose beliefs largely aligned with animism, prior to the rise of the old god worship and the creation of the Tevinter Imperium. Others, however, believe Fervenus was originally a constellation of the Elven people, specifically a depiction of Andril, goddess of the hunt, Bear Tenadal, or Way of the Tree, three trees, is a central tenet of Andril, and some think that Fervenus originally represented this concept. Where are we going? Where are we going? I don't want to fuck with that rift, to be honest, right now. Here. Thanks for the city. Oh. Do you ever just, like, need to sit like a little degen? Sometimes I be sitting like a normal human being and I'm like, this isn't right. This doesn't feel good. This feels bad, actually. I need to have my knee up. Oh, what you guys got? You guys found something for me? I like that sometimes the Inquisition soldiers will just have, like, stuff. It's just so nice. Hello. I'm gonna sell that. That's fine. You guys tried. And cave. Cave. Stupid little jump. So stupid. I hope that traversing the lands is easier in veilguard. I don't want to have to do this all the time. Underneath. Here it is. Look at that distinguished gentleman. What a lad. Light. Wait. Oh, oh, oh. Big spider, big spider. Oh, big spider. Also, for any of my Alien fans, did you guys see that the development for the sequel of Romulus is happening? They announced that earlier this week, which is quite nice. I'm excited. I really enjoyed Romulus. I can't wait to see the sequel, see what they do for it. Let's see what we got. So we just have that's the deep roads. Done this. outpost. I think we still have the no, we don't have the shards. Do we find all of the shards? We just have the rifts right now. I don't want to go up to that rift though. That's near the dragon. I know that shit's gonna push my teeth in. We can probably talk to Blackwall because we've gotten a lot of the Grey Warden stuff. I don't think we haven't completed it, but maybe he still wants to talk. Let's see. Ooh. Hey, well, why do you have this equipped? Why did I equip that to you? That's weird. Hey, you want this? What's that look like? Oh, that's pretty slick. I like that. Sandra. That. Bane of Red Crossing, 9 Constitution, critical dexterity, guard damage, chance to inflict immolate damage. Yeah, fuck it, we ball. Orion. Nope. Oh. Cole, I think, has the best daggers. It has the best staff. Ow. Thank you. Oh, that hurt my little noggin. You have a stupid little hat, Sarah. Superb Amulet of Cunning. I think we want to give that to maybe Cole? Oh, what's he got? Oh, he's got. We'll give it to Varric. Belt of Health. Oh yeah, you need a nice little belt of health there, buddy. Solus. Healing. Service Amulet gains a small amount of stamina. Yeah, we're gonna give that to Bull. Dorian. Actually, I think I want to give this to. I want to actually give that to myself. There's a lot of. At. I hope that they do, for Veilguard, I hope that they do, like, actual, little, like, icons for the various. Looks like John. I don't. I hope they do, like, actual little icons, like, individualized icons. One with the horns. This one. Iron Bull? How you doing, Duff? Okay. Go sell a bunch of shit. You're really an Iron Bull inquiring, wasn't? You gotta ride the bull to find out. Think. So I want the duff emoji for deploy. The people what they want, duff.
Did you say so? Not now, sister.
Sister. We got oh. Oh, Master Dennett. Do I get we got any weird things? Oh! Look at our boy. I'm gonna name him okay, the first thing that came to my mind was syphilis. I'm gonna name him Syphilis. Yeah. Have to go work on things. Enjoy the day. We'll chat soon. Sounds good. Thank you for stopping in, Curtis. I'll check your messages after stream.
Your service.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Vlad, that's what syphilis looks like. That's what he looks like. Oh my god. What a terrifying creature. Okay. Let's check our journal. Well, we got the inner circle. So we have Memories of the Grey, Seeing Red, Favors of the First Enchanter, and then Before the Dawn. I think I have to go to Empress Leon. Oh no, that's in Emerald Graves. Empress Leon is when we have to find Samson. So we have just that one rift in Crestwood. Exalted Plains, we have quite a few. I don't want to have to herd the Golden Hala. That shit's annoying. Trouble, the Carta, okay. You'll probably go to do that. I kind of want to go to the Emerald Graves. The Emerald Graves is like one of the prettiest areas. Oh, we haven't met Dagna yet. Let's go meet Dagna.
Inquisitor?
Hello.
The Arcanist has arrived.
You should see for yourself.
What's that? What is that? It's terrifying.
Hello there.
Hi, Laura Bailey.
Well, don't just stand there slack-jawed. Let's figure out what you need.
General Kenobi. Got a lot of banners. Alright, cool beds. I need more draperies. Heraldry. Dalish. We're going all Dalish. Just like a fuck you to Soulless. Throne. Honestly, like the regular Inquisition throne goes fucking hard. Arvalin. I don't want just like a bunch of Canary stuff. I'm gonna have to go and find all the Dalish stuff. You need something, Dagna? I don't want any special shipments. I just sold all of my stuff. Actually, can we... There's Barrick. Barrick. I know we got something. There we go. have to upgrade Bianca. I do like that, like, Varric is the only one where, like, you really can't change his weapon. I mean, you can, but, like, why would you? You know? Yeah, the Dragon Bow is really fucking cool. I think that, like, this one is just, this is iconic. Icon. I can't remember what the Dalish one looks like, but I do want to do, like, all Dalish stuff. All right, let's see what we got at the board table. Strike a bargain with the merchant princes. A bundle of documents at least 50 pages thick explains the trade agreement the Inquisition has entered into with the merchant princes of Antiva. Josephine has attached a note. Inquisitor, I am more than satisfied with the agreement we reached with the merchant princes. Here is a duplicate if you wish to review it. I would put aside 3 days and 24 candles. Ambassador Montilier. Gain Orzamar's friendship. We have received a message from Orzammar knowing an ancient darkspawn threatens status. King Harrimont. Ooh. Probably made Harrimont king. Officially declared support for the Inquisition. I would advise sending a delegation to Orzammar as soon as possible to cement this alliance.
Inquisitor.
Okay. I feel better because we have gotten rid of a lot of the war table stuff that we had going on. Okay, so we still have that one and that one. Stop between Navarra and Savinter. Investigate strange chalk markings. Resources. Okay, I think we're gonna go to the Emerald Graves. One thing I am most excited about for Veilguard is the soundtrack. I'm, like, the Dragon Age Inquisition soundtrack is so fucking good. I'm really looking forward to, the Veilguard soundtrack. Actually, let's take Solus with us. Solus. Bull. Do Cole.
Good to see you again, Inquisitor. Hope you've got your comfortable boots on. The scouts have seen a number of fade rifts all over the forest. We've located this mysterious Fairbanks. He won't share his information with anyone but you. He and his men are camped out at Watcher's Reach, on the path ahead. From what we can tell, they're refugees from the war. Peasants, mostly.
Tell me everything you know about Fairbanks.
We don't know much about him. He appeared after the Civil War started, helping people fleeing from the destruction. Fairbanks is likely not his real name.
Do you know anything else about the region?
They call this place the Emerald Graves.
Is
Legend
Fairbanks
says
in
that there's
the...
heroes here for every elven knight of Halam Sharal who perished in its defense. Makes you sad.
Is Fairbanks in the Netflix cartoon?
We are the last Elven. Never again shall we submit.
Oh, I'm sorry, Inquisitor.
Hydrating?
I spoke thoughtlessly.
What's up, Jay?
Thank you for the information. I'll head out.
Other thing. A group of deserters from the Imperial armies has established itself here.
I have more coffee.
Freemen of
That's
the
upsetting.
Dales, they call themselves. They are hostile to the Inquisition and everyone else. Watch your back, Inquisitor.
Thank you, Harding. What? Before I go to the mall, you go outside. I think Joel and I are gonna go to the game shop today and have dinner, and I'm probably gonna buy TTRPG books. So I also need to go outside. Knight's Guardian. Traveling through the emerald graves in the dales, one will see dozens of carven stone wolves. The Dalish call these the Knight's Guardians. In the days of the elven Hellam Sharal, wolf companions walked alongside emerald knights, never leaving the side of their chosen knight. Wolf and elf would fight together, eat together, and when the knights slept, wolves would guard them. Statues were erected in memory of their unbreakable bond. An excerpt from In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar, Brother Genitivi.
Inquisitor, if you have a moment.
What?
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
Thanks. See you later. Big camp. Got a big camp going on. Here. Sometimes there's like books hidden at the camps. Gotta get out more rods. I feel like if I leave the house at least once a week, I'm okay. Leaving the house is great until like I leave the house and have to deal with actual people. And I'm like, ooh. Ooh.
Nothing to report, sir.
See, like this fucking like this is crazy. I like the environments for this game just like stand to the test of time. Hey, don't come at me like that. Back up, back up, back up. I don't know you like that. It's lush. She's lush. Rude. Good job, guys.
This is where they're strongest.
Yeah, there's two. Yeah, I like going out and like doing things, but I also have like a very like low threshold of like the amount of time I want to be away from my house. If I'm like gone from the house longer than like 4 hours, I start to get itchy. I'm gonna go home. I miss my dog. And usually I'll look at Joel and be like, I miss Maisie. I want to go home. Hello.
Fairbanks is expecting you at the camp.
Is expecting you at the camp. French fuck. Really nice. I want to go to the movies more. I used to love going to the movies, and then like 2020 happened, and I like never left my house. But I used to like just go and like watch movies all the time. Me and my friend Ashley used to just be like, "Oh, you want to go see this movie?" And then we just like go see the movie, go get Chili's, go see the movie. That was my jam. I have a small bladder, and then I gotta piss. I feel that. Got any Veilfire here, buddy? I also, when I leave the house, I do pee like 1,000,000 times, so I get that.
It is an honor to meet the Herald of Andraste.
Everything you hope for?
I hope I don't disappoint.
Not at all, but as they say, actions speak louder.
Actions speak louder than words.
You have encountered the
It's my impression of the French.
They've killed a dozen of my people. We've tried to fight, but we cannot match their strength. You can. Why should you care about this, you ask? Because the free men are colluding with your enemy.
My enemy?
Which enemy do you mean?
The rogue Templars. I've seen them through the woods, heading for the Freemen bases, leaving with crates. Destroy the Freemen, and they'll lead you straight to the Red Templars. This I promise.
I'll see what I can do.
This Fairbanks.
All my information about the Freemen is right here.
I don't trust you, though. You're French.
Help us. And everything I know about the Dales, about these woods, I will share.
We have a subscription to the Regal Theater, so we have to go at least like twice a month to make it worth. I kind of like it. Ooh. That sounds really, that actually sounds quite nice, like kind of like almost being forced to leave. I gotta go up. Wee. The first time I played this game on stream, I refused to level up my characters because someone made a comment. They're like, level up your characters. And I was like, no. And then so I think for like the first like 10 or 15 hours of the game, I was just rocking with like level 1 characters. I just refused. I was like, no, I'm not leveling up my characters. Fuck you. You told me to do it, now I won't. We used it a lot earlier this year. They're like, I don't know, I love seeing movies. I think I just need to get, it's like trying to get back into the habit of playing, of like going to the movies and like going out and stuff. Like that's what I'm kind of trying to get Joel to do is like, hey, let's go out like Mox and like get food and then let me spend an egregious amount of money on TTRPG books. The Watcher. I don't know who first called this place Watcher's Canyon. I know it's named for the strange hooded figure overlooking the ravine. No one knows who he is. People in these parts always refer to him as the Watcher. He must have had an elven name. Perhaps he was one of their gods. None of the elves here can tell me. I don't think they even know anymore. And this cave, Watcher's Reach, well, he's reaching down into it, isn't he? Maybe with him guarding us, we'll survive this war. From Fairbanks' journal. Level 1 playthrough. Oh my god. I would probably lose my mind. I would lose my mind. What's up, Jem? How's it going, man? Give you a cheeky little shout out. Yeah, I just want to. Oh, who? Get. Excuse me. Oh. Let me. Can I? I'm trying. We're gonna try this crazy thing of not taking damage. Whatever. God damn it. I'm ending it all. Oh, Bull took damage. A torn page needed more elf fruit, so I went with him to the grove by that strange rock on the road that looks like a grumpy old woman smoking a pipe. Freemen were there. They didn't see us at first, but Greer stepped on a twig. I didn't think that happened in real life, only in stories. That damn twig, I barely got away. Didn't like having to tell Fairbanks we lost the herbalist. Shit, they're gonna kill us all by one. It's worthwhile for ADHD folks. It sends updates and you get points and rewards. Thorn thinks... Yeah, I think I'm gonna look into that. We have like a couple of regals near us too, so... What shenanigans y'all getting into? We're playing some Dragon Age, man. We're getting ready for the Veilguard release next week. So we're trying to finish out this, Inquisition. I am going really slow with it, unfortunately. I know that I'll finish it. If anything, I'll rush through the last segments, but we're trying to finish. We're getting ready. A difficult announcement. I'm sorry to tell you of the lives we have lost. Gertrude, Chauvin, Devon, and Jaquez were all taken by Sister Cousteau's men while hunting. They are dead. I pray the Maker have mercy on their souls. The freemen are preparing for something, stocking up on supplies and men. Patrols range further each day. Be careful where you go. When you forage, keep close by. To prevent more deaths, we must look out for each other. The soldiers among us have volunteered to guard and patrol Watcher's Reach, so the rest of you stay safe. With heavy heart, your friend and protector, Fairbanks. Still loving the staff. Hey, how you doing, Lady M? How's it going? Yappy? Get the fuck out of here. I fought a fully grown cat for a bird she wasn't supposed to eat. Was it great, kitty? Battleground state. Calm down. This is election season. Calm down. It seems A bitter twist of fate to discover that half of Thedas does not consider my homeland a nation at all. Qunari maps depict the island as part of their territory without any ambiguousness to the claim. I can only assume this is because all islands within the Boeric Ocean naturally fall under their jurisdiction. The Tevinter maps, meanwhile, still proudly show the entire island as part of the Imperium, even though Imperial control outside of small pockets is a little more than fiction and changes whenever the Qunari return their attention to the area. Imperial reports speak of fog warriors as if we are beasts, little better than darkspawn or dragons, dangerous element of the wilderness best avoided or eliminated, but ultimately of no consequence. It angers me to read these things. Ours is a land that has been shaped by war as no other. Long ago, the Imperium came, and after centuries of trying and failing to turn us into compliant Imperial citizens, the Qunari came instead. They conquered Saharan and attempted to convert us. Neither side succeeded in taking our freedom, and though battle after bloody battle have ground our ancient halls of wisdom practically to dust, we still dream of a land that was. The fog dancers who travel with each band of warriors regale them with the legends of old and keep the songs of our people alive. They say that the griffins of the Grey Wardens came from Saharan. They tell us of an ancient curse of Nahar that brought the fog and a promise of that will one day lift it. They speak of the March of Four Winds, of the lost people who fled to the northern islands and the great heroes who learned the defeat of the elves. Are the old tales true? We may never know. All that remains of the land of Saharan once was is gone, but I know we will make them true someday. From A Land of Fog by Brother Asher Vel. Ad wants beef. Ad always wants beef. Just happy to catch vids. I know. I always I usually catch your lives like right at the end as you're heading out, and I'm like, fuck. Wolf Falls. Even with countless gallons of water rushing down over it for centuries, the wolf statue remains intact. Magic, perhaps? Oh, wolves. It was great. Fucking monster. She didn't even want it. She was just fucking with it. She lets it go. Just say, she's what a sadist.
I'm sorry. I'm not in the mood to talk right now.
I am not in the mood to talk right now. But I don't want to talk to you either, Frenchie. Map of Watcher's Pass. What you got? You guys got anything going? Okay, bye. Bellfire. Excuse me? Where is it? Where is it? Lightning rune. Lightning. Alright. We got a rift there. We got a lot of shit over here. Fairbanks document mentions a Freeman target named Sister Casso, who was last stationed at Viridium Mine. I'm pretty sure that this is a... Lyrium. Oh ho ho, oui, croissants, Frenchy. Like the chef from The Little Mermaid. Is that a race? I don't think so. I think it's just normal prejudice. I don't know. All right. We're gonna go. I might be a little too underlevel for this area. We'll find out very quickly. I went to go, I think I was like level 12, and I went to go fight the high dragon in the hinterlands. And I immediately just got blasted in the face with fire. Like, probably 4/5 of my HP gone. And I was like, I don't think I'm ready for this one yet. Sucked into the fades, idiot. Not a racist, I just hate Europeans. My dad was. He is so real for that. Pussy Pop Slay. I just love this area so much. They did such a good fucking job, like, with the scenery and stuff. It's so beautiful. The environment is gorgeous. One of my favorite areas in the game, even though I come here and I get my shit stomped in. Oh, and look at the little babies. Look at the little nug. Lovely. It's lovely.
Why would they want to make people fight? Why would they fight the Maker?
It is easier for people to believe that they were
Maker's a
corrupted
bitch,
in making
Cole.
terrible decisions.
The brothers shouldn't fight. They should tell their troubles. Their father didn't teach them to talk.
Often a problem, yes.
Right. You two just work whatever that is out of your system. Like poison. Weird-ass poison.
It's good. I can explain.
I really didn't ask.
I love having I like having Cole and Solus in a party because their banter is usually like just weird, and then having Bull there is like an extra layer because he is so not about it. Hello, bird. Andraste's mercy. Elves were guilty of the greatest sin, of turning from the Maker, but we will show them mercy, for that is what Andraste teaches, from a sermon given by Sister Amity at the conclusion of the Exalted Marches of the Dales. Oh, hello. Awkward. You just turn around and an enemy's lurking behind you as you're just reading some lore. Not that serious. Letter? Letter? Thank you. Monthly report. Master Kells. Numbers are fantastic, sir. Trade's booming with all of this lyrium showing up. Maybe it's red instead of blue, but people are still buying. That mage we picked up can look into what color means. He needs to start earning his keep. We have more coin on hand, too. No need to pay off some greasy dwarfs since the red stuff isn't from the deep roads. Must be killing them. Someone struck lyrium up here and they're not getting a piece. Bishlon.
A note. It claims this red lyrium's not coming from the deep roads.
Oh. A body? R.I.P. Okay. Investigate the fatal fall. I mean... Okay. I guess. How do I get out of this fucking ravine? Again, half of this game is just me wandering around a cliffside trying to figure out a way to get the fuck up. Rift, camp, seeing red, motherly encouragement. A young woman fell from a cliff to her death under mysterious circumstances. We'll keep heading this way. We'll come across the camp. I want to go there, but I know that that's probably a bad idea. Oh, it's gonna make me go through here, isn't it? Oh. Go around. Oh boy. Oh yeah, I see. You see that big boy right there? Mm-mm. He's gonna beat my ass. Oh, there's a rift. Oh, I got an achievement. Demon Slayer. Slayer of Demons. I think that rage demon just didn't know what to do. Stand there was fucking dick in his hands. Proverbial. Silver Falls. No elven treasure was hidden beneath the falls. That ridiculous tale lost me 6 soldiers. If I find the man who started the rumor, I'll kill him myself. From the journal of Captain Marsan, dated 220 Glory. Oh my god, there are actually a lot of camps here. Only 5? Yeah. I think this is where, like, the really big bears are. Camps up there? Yes. Here. It's so beautiful. I just fucking love this area so much. This is what I imagine the Sandolfi Wilds in All We've Lost looked like. Like before, like, shit went down. Hello. Oh, level 16, that's bad. You know what, we're right near the camp, it'll be fine. Okay. Oh, this is great. Yeah, this is going good. Perfect. Oh, you fucking bitch. I do have to level up Cole, I think, as well. Oh, that was a really weird noise. Oh, that's great. Oh, really cool. That lightning is not going to do anything on that Pride Demon. Very pog. Very pog indeed. Yeah. Wait. Get up. Yeah, I know you're hurt. We gotta go, buddy. Oh, I hate that fucking laugh. We gotta go. Oh, you don't have Fate Step. That's very upsetting. Let's just leave. It's okay. We gotta go. It's alright. Yeah, we gotta leave. Anyway. I was going fine until the Pride Demon popped in.
Nothing to report, sir.
Nothing to report, sir. Okay. Well, avoid that area. Yeah. You know, give me like 4 levels up. I'm gonna come back and fuck them up. What's up, Insomnia?
There must be something here.
Door? Odd from the other side. Okay, that's fair. Valid. It's pub sleigh. Odd from the other side. Not doing too bad. Just having a nice little Saturday morning Dragon Age. Odd from the other side. Cowards. Don't mind what I'm doing, you fucking idiots. Oh, I'm so excited for veilguard. It's literally like all I think about. I'm just every waking moment I'm like, well, I can't wait to play veilguard. It's gonna be really fun when I get to play veilguard in 5 days. It's gonna be excited for that. Oh, there they are. New clients. To Master Kells, the new client wants double the red lyrium shipped last time. The contact said it was for someone called Samson. I met him during the last trip. Got a Templar feel off him. Although the armor he wears doesn't look chantry. Still, his coin's good and he doesn't preach. Signed, Toby.
Another letter on the smugglers, referring to Samson.
Uh-oh. Oh. A body? R.I.P. Torn pages. Nothing to hunt for days. No deer, no hares, nothing. Wenegg says we're at least halfway through the forest. He's the only one who's traveled these parts, so we have to take his word. Ugh, Wenegg. The minute we get out of here and back to town, we're ditching the shifty-eyed bastard. It's not just that he's a mage, he's just shifty. He found some herbs, said they would keep the hunger at bay. Shouldn't have listened, but the others thought it was a good idea. What did he call it? Ashvine? Doesn't matter. You can't live off of vegetables. Real men need real meat to keep the blood up and the humors circulating. Good thing we decided to rest. Feeling dizzy from the lack of proper food. The writing trails off. Sir, I'm afraid that you've been poisoned. Thanks for the lurk. Right. Looted Chevalier. Got Seeing Red. We might... I really don't want to do that mission. That is a lot of enemies. Motherly Encouragement. I think we might back travel to here. But first, I think we're going to take a cheeky little break. It's been 2 hours and I haven't had a break yet. So we're going to take a little break. We'll probably be going maybe an hour or so longer. But stick around. We'll be right back. Hi, Joe. I got to zhuzh my hair out a little bit so it looks nicer and not as like I look like a wet rat. Thanks, lad. Alright, we're gonna go try to get the rest of the campsites. Hope everyone's having a nice Saturday. It's been a very chill Saturday. It's been a very chill weekend so far, which has been quite nice. This area, I've been gushing about the area. I am so in love with this environment. Not fucking with you. New bed frame and mattress. Well, now you have a new bed frame and mattress to rest your spine upon. Give and take, you know? Writing. Check writing. Alright, if we go up there. Okay, yeah, we're gonna head for this one. I had a little granola bar. Definitely my lunch for today. I think Joel and I are gonna go out to like eat later, so I'm like trying not to be like have anything super heavy right now. Alright. Okay, level 13, we can handle that. New frame has the adjustable lift things too, so oh, that'll be so nice, dude. Hell yeah. You really like, as you get older, you're really just like, it's the little things in life, you know? Adjustable lift on your fucking bed frame? That's the good stuff. Oh, you bitch. Oh, you bitch! That was fucked up. Oh, he's gonna do it again. Don't do it again. I hate when I get interrupted while I'm trying to disrupt a rift. It's the fucking worst. Especially like right at the end. Oh, you're just pissing me off. Hooray. The Diary of Troilus Hercubice? Hercubice? The Great Mission, Day 1. Arrived in the Emerald Graves and located the first instance of the menace. Set up an observation area close by. This will allow for undisrupted study of the phenomenon. The Great Mission, Day 2. This particular example of the menace seems far less active than the one in Lides. It pulsates at a rate of a mere 427 times per hour. Imagine sitting there and counting for an hour. That's autism. The sound of it here is a nagging drone as opposed to the frantic whistling of the first one in town. As I recall, Sister Euphorbia described the noise as similar to one heard when forcing air from a leaky bellows. The Great Mission, Day 5. Ran out of Sister Euphorbia's honey loaves. Still have cheese, but spent yesterday foraging. Spotted another menace through the trees by the river. I can only describe it as stormy. It must be investigated further for the mission to succeed. I must learn all I can. This dude's fucking dead. God bless cheese remains. Through the face of adversity, at least I have cheese. Ugh. Oops. Are we going to camp? Yes. Fuck you, Elgradon. You know what you did. Yeah, like, is it really that desperate if you have cheese? In life, I can succeed in all endeavors if I have cheese. You know? Through cheese, all things are possible. I love these weird little not halla. Darkened Samite. Prophet's Laurel. Gimme. Alright, what are the vibes here? Nug, you're going in the wrong direction, baby. Oh, nope. That's gonna be a no from me, dog. Alex, welcome on in! How's Silent Hill 2? Hello, Raiders. I'm Miri. If you don't know me, we do a myriad of things on this channel, and right now we're Dragon Age build. How's Silent Hill? Pretty sure that's what you were playing. Yes, I was correct. Come on in, Raiders. Silent Hill was great. I have been hemming it, so I am like the biggest puss when it's like when it comes to scary games. But I've been watching some people play. I think I tuned into your stream last week. I think I've been watching people play Silent Hill 2, and I'm just like, I want to play it so bad, but I'm just a little baby. So excited! Aw, thanks. Got the good. Ooh. I think I'll pull the trigger at some point. At some point I will. The Diary of Troilus Ertubis. I like, how do you even pronounce that? Thanks for the follow, welcome on in. The Great Mission, Day 6. The stormy menace makes noises like provoked cat at intervals of 1 hour 15 minutes. It is surrounded by 4 swirling wraith-like demons. I have named them Primus, Secundus, Tertius, and Dummy. First 3 orbit the menace like patrolling guards. Dummy follows, but often pauses and heads in a different direction. Very occasionally, he twirls around like a lost man trying to find his bearings. The Great Mission, Day 8. Must be careful. A passing deer drew the attention of Dummy. For once, he demonstrated a tremendous purpose. Felt almost proud. That pride was quickly replaced by great distress. Observing what followed, deer should not bend that way. The Great Mission, Day 10. Another menace seemed further down the river. It seems in its infancy. No demons. I believe I have enough knowledge of the behavior of the menaces to attempt to destroy one. I will attempt this with the nascent menace. Caution is key. I'd say watch a playthrough of it if you're worried. At least get the story experience of the game. Yeah. I usually tend to do that anyway with like really scary games that I'm like not sure about. I will like watch a playthrough to see like if there's at any point in the game where I'm like, I don't know that I can make it past that part mentally, physically, spiritually, and then I'll usually gauge whether or not I'd actually be able to play a game that way. But no, I've been watching a couple of people like on and off play Silent Hill 2, and it seems like it seems really cool. Like the environments and everything seem really like in depth. And the story as well. And I'm pretty sure Silent Hill 2 is where Pyramid Head is in that one in particular, if I'm not mistaken. Nice to make your acquaintance. I'm in the best Space Wizard voice. Hello there. Welcome on in. I go get this one. If anything, I have to do it for Pyramid Head. What is that noise? They seem not friendly. Not friendly. Oh no, they're fine actually. Oh, there's a giant over there.
Paul, do you ever worry that a demon could be standing off to the left where your eye can't see?
Well, I do now.
Oh, thanks. I have a couple of little mods on her, but it's mostly just the hair. We were trying to do. Oh God, I don't. Oh, I don't want to fuck with that guy. He's so big. We were trying to. We had a couple of other mods, but they kept making my game crash. So unfortunately, we had to uninstall those bad boys. Circle around. Circle around. What if we... Oh, there's 2 of them. But yeah, classic Dragon Age. Oh. Solos, we're observing. I don't know that Cole has invisibility. You stay. You stay. You stay. You. Shadows. I am one with the night. Here's it. Give me it. Letter to smugglers, wagon masters. Among the papers taken from red lyrium smugglers in the Dales is a note from the ringleader to his lieutenants. Beware that red lyrium. Our mage claims it's much more potent than the blue. Like serving brandy in an ale tankard, he said. 2 nights later, he went crazy, frothing and screaming. We had to lock him in the warehouse. Looks like lyrium madness, but comes on faster. It's not all bad. Our new client, Samson, has his agents buying anyone who gets sick for gold. When they bought the mage, I asked why. Samson's people said, to make something better of him. For what they're paying, he must have something bloody spectacular lined up. Have the men be extra careful around the crates. Tell me if any come down sick. Keep the Y to yourselves, Hells.
Another letter mentioning Samson.
Yeah. Oh, I see him approaching. He's approaching. He's approaching. We gotta go. We gotta go. Time to leave. Flee. Flee. We gotta go. Thing's gonna fuck us up. Oh. Look coming. I don't want to... I don't have Varric with me. I don't want to do that one. Oh, great. Gotta go down that way. Uh-huh. Great. Cool. No! Don't throw rocks at me! Kind of rude. Out of here. I like these little things. I don't know what they are. I just think they're neat. We're gonna go out this way. Oh. Let's not go this way, actually, guys. Let's... Oh, there's stuff there, though. I want to get that. Oh. Excuse me, I just gotta do this really quick. Valastalin. Elves have their heroes just as we do. They honor the Valastalin, life trees of these legendary figures. Planted in remembrance of those who dedicated their lives to the Dalish kingdom, these trees grew into a mighty wood, a testament to the elves' force at their height. Walk beneath the Valastalin with reverence. Remember that each of them once had a name. From In the Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Genetivi. The Dalish believe Mathalin was the first of the Emerald Knights, and the first to hold Evanura, the Blade of Honor, forged in Halam Sharal for his hand. Yeah, we're just gonna... Excuse me? Oh, there's so many... Oh, I'm greeding. I'm gonna greed. We're gonna see... Hey, guys. Just gotta claim this really quick. Valastalin Tunneleth was a smith and the High Keeper of June. She spent her years rediscovering the arts of Arlathon. like lore. Sulan was Mathalin's squire. He walked always with a wolf at his side. I think we gotta go. I think we gotta leave. I think that was the dragon. I heard wings. I'm only level like 13. We're not ready for that yet. I'm not ready for that smoke. Alright. I don't want to do that one. We can at least go get this campsite. Fuck it, we ball. Oh, that wasn't that bad. I've fallen from greater heights. Yeah, no, that was about to be very bad for me. I can't remember where I don't remember where the High Dragon is in this area, but I'm pretty sure I was definitely near it. I do want to take on all of the High Dragons as well, because that's like just really good experience and really good loot. I think I probably will be able to take on the one in the hinterlands at least at this point. And we do have a lot of ice stuff, so probably just need to maybe do some ice runes on like Bull's weapon. I'll probably take Bull. I'll probably actually do a 2 mage, 2 warrior comp for that. We did it. Alright. Bring the menace. Oh, there's Strariums there. I'll get up there. We also could probably go to Emprise du Lion as well. And get started there. We have the stuff for Samson, so we can probably go talk to Cullen. Ooh. Nothing? Even a bottle? Okay. Yeah, let's go actually go back to Skyhold. Have that, so we have a little bit, once we get a little bit more leveled up, we'll be able to kind of take on the giants and stuff in this area without fear of them just absolutely top-decking and wrecking us. I think at this point I'm also severely over-leveled for Wicked Eyes, Wicked Hearts. Okay. So let us first. No, we're pretty good on inventory space. We don't really have to worry about going and selling anything. Let's go talk to Colin.
Majestic. How is a place like this ever lost?
Hi, Colin.
The smugglers we interrogated gave up the Red Templars' main source of red lyrium, Inquisitor.
It's located in the Dales, near a town called Sarnia. Destroying the mine there will cripple Samson's operations.
Ew.
Samson will have to cut back on his share if there's less red lyrium to go around.
I would be very surprised if he could muster the discipline.
Raid the Sarnia Quarry. I don't think we're gonna do that yet. Go to the war table. I haven't like progressed any of like the main storyline yet either, so I don't think there's really a point in going and talking to the companions. I don't think they'll have anything new to say. Nice to meet you. Thanks for the chat and stream. Be well, do the thing, and I'll Thanks. Thanks for hopping in. Thanks for the follow. Big preach. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Oh, my nose is itchy. Okay, let's see. Underworld knowledge detailed. I kind of like having like the dialogue options. That is actually really nice. More healing potions would also be fairly nice as well. I hate that the Inquisition perks are like so like few and far in between. God, I'm really between the underworld knowledge and healing potions. Healing potions, like, it's just... I think we'll do the healing potions now. And then we'll do the underworld knowledge afterwards. Red Jenny attends a party. It appears our detracting lord found shame in the dark, thanks to scandalous laugh. Also, blind fets are now the rage. Can Red Jenny claim that? Orlais remains Orlais. Resistance, Red Jenny, the bad goods, judgment, while friends arrived. Let's see. I think we're gonna do Tevinter resistance. I'm gonna handle this. Okay, we're gonna do that because we were waiting for Liliana to do that one. Red Jenny and the bad goods, judgment. Sarah cannot simply vandalize our reports. There is no record of any of this. A memo from Josephine written on a letter from an outlying landholder. Inquisition leaders. I have reports of a gathering of resources to be moved into Venatori hands. I send this with the hope that you have the means to track who may be responsible. I overheard the possibility, but further inquiry yielded no more detail. It is unfolding well above my station. They're just then of Wildervale. Sarah has scrolled several notes below, also a sketch of a Randy Nug herder. Squire with a limp says horses for 20, small force. 3 farmers say they were kicked out of homes. Root? Merchants say the carts are heavy for carrying armor and weapons. They shortchanged him. So he didn't tell about Wobbly Wheel. We'll slow them down through pass. Easy pickings, right? Buying out the caravan would expose whether it is led by an honest merchant or a conspirator against us. Blockading is small but provocative. Trust this information. If you finds me with marks, a trade caravan will have some last. Talk happens to weapons, they won't last long. We're gonna wait for Liliana for that one. Back in Ferelden. Gain Orzamar's friendship. Our emissaries have returned. Orzammar has pledged to our cause some of the most formidable warriors from the Legion of the Dead. According to the king, they are veteran Darkspawn hunters, absolutely fearless. The king also graciously offered to share Orzamar's wealth. He recognizes the threat Corypheus poses. Herbs. Coin. Resources. Okay, so we're gonna have to use Josie for something here. Stop the war between Navarra and Tevinter. Inquisitor. Both Tevinter and Navarra were fighting against Venatori entrenched along their border. The battle showed no signs of abating until the Inquisition sent soldiers who pulled victory out of a seemingly insurmountable defeat. Both sides have attempted to claim this portion of the land in the past, and both are attempting to do so again. Only the presence of our soldiers prevents them from beginning a war. We cannot allow this to happen. For the moment, each side is grateful enough to listen to our advice, and we must convince them to send their armies home. I will press on both sides, call upon all favors to do this. Do it to it, Josie. Okay. I think we're gonna liberate. We're gonna do that for Empress de Leon. My dearest Josephine, the hills of Empress de Leon are in peril. I, a maidservant, recently returned from visiting an uncle in Sarnia, spoke of gruff, helmeted men about the village's quarry and the appearance of strange red crystals in the field close by. I suspected red lyrium and sent men to investigate, but the bridges leading to the area had all been destroyed. The Red Templars' handiwork, I wager. If we do not act quickly, all of the Highlands may be lost. I wish I bore fairer tidings, my dear. My warmest regards to your family. I pray for the quelling of these winter winds of chaos, that we may meet again in springtime. Pop off. Your truest friend and ally, Edward de Hardens? We broke through Sarnia and lead Scout Harding is with the vanguard sent to establish an Inquisition camp. Her early reports indicate the red lyrium is spreading. I think we're gonna do Derek. Dorian. I haven't brought Cassandra. No, because there's some Grey Warden stuff, I think, in Empress de Leon.
Inquisitor.
Scout Harding.
We're on the outskirts of Sarnia. This is what's left of the town. The lucky ones got out before the river froze over. The rest, penned in by fade rifts.
I'm dreading going to the Hissing Wastes in the Western Approach.
In a long, long while.
How did the river freeze?
How did an entire river freeze so quickly?
It got really cold, really quickly. Sarnia relies on its river for everything. Trade, food. They weren't expecting this.
Check on the townsfolk.
I should look in on the townsfolk, see what they can tell me.
I'm sure they'll appreciate it. The Red Templars have been mounting frequent attacks. They want Emprise du Lion. Bad.
Emprise du Lion.
Take it back from them.
French. The worst thing is how much French is used in Dragon Age. Marcher misconceptions. My dearest Empress Celine, I agree. It is strange how some people view the Free Marches. On a map, they see its name emblazoned on the vales south of the Menanter River and assume it to be a nation just as Ferelden is. They imagine a single ruler, a single army, and a common culture. But nothing could be further from the truth. Our dower, serious folk in Tanterville are not at all like the wild revelers of Wycombe, who in turn are nothing like the self-important traders of Kirkwall. We are many nations squashed under one name on a map because the truth won't fit inside borders. A lovely saying I once heard. We have a prince in Starkhaven, a margrave in Ansburg, a Terran in Ostwick, and a viscount in Kirkwall. Yet we accept no king in the Free Marches. At least not since Phyrus appointed himself king 7 centuries ago, which was immediately and unanimously opposed by our many great nations. We may only come together to face a common enemy, but when we do, we're a formidable ragtag bunch. Did you know that Grey Warden Garahel also united us during the Exalted Age? We marched together proudly to defeat the Darkspawn in Aisley, and immediately afterwards returned to our petty bickering. The most important thing to know about the Free Marches is that we're free. We determine our own destiny, and that pleases us. Beyond that, the only other time we coalesce is when Grand Tourney comes to town. Then we boldly express our pride to any foreigner who will listen. We'll kiss freedom on the lips and even lock arms with a proud Starkhavener. Alas, it lasts only a day, but there's no harm in that, right? A letter written by Lord Chancellor Joffrey Auric of Tanterville to Empress Celine I, 929 Dragon.
Dispatch for you.
Report.
What is it?
This may be worthwhile.
We're great bears. I don't want to fucking fight any more bears. I've had enough bears. Hello.
Oh, how could you have dropped it? Foolish, clumsy girl. Mama trusted the ring to you when she died. Now the Templars will get it back.
So I can't. Gotta listen to her talk, apparently.
Faces.
Okay.
They'll find the small blue house, they'll find the ring. Stupid girl, how could you? I
see that. I see that there. Okay, I guess I'll just read this first. Common curses. So lad, you're getting your sights straight in the first day's topside. So here's some advice. You're not just trading with kin. You're selling to all kinds of folks now. Different customs and tongues. As I've learned here, the most important part of any language is the cussing. It gets you trust. It gets you coin. Most elves you see in the city are servants, and a human looking for a fight might call one knife here. If the elf returns with Shem or Quick, blood's about to spill. Those Dalish elves use flat ear to insult the ones who live with humans, like our unenlightened kin below call us stone blind up here. Even the humans who pray to some woman they burned alive and her god they call the Maker say something when they knock their shins. It's a curse to say Andraste's, well, any body part, really. Maker's breath might get you in with a swaggering fool, but the lady priest won't be pleased. Chantry folk also don't like mages. If you hear a mage call a spellbind, hide anything flammable. Then there are all those beautiful words that just mean sod it. When that loose cobblestone flips and the ankles crack, an elf will cry Fenedis, while a human might, damn it. A Kunari will mumble Vashadan. I've even heard a couple of Tevinters say Kafar. If any of these get aimed at you, hopefully all that gets killed is the sail. Note from Hardal, a surface merchant dwarf to an apprentice adjusting to life outside of Orzammar. Can I please examine this thing?
No, I dropped it.
Oh my god. Shut up. Scribbled. Rian. I have a hankering for that Dalish cheese you stocked last year. What happened to it? It's not really Dalish, is it? I asked the last Dalish hunters who came to the village to trade, and they looked at me like I'd grown a tree out of my head. Whatever it is, let me know if you get more. I would give anything for another taste. Find niece.
Come, lad.
Buddies.
I have dried beans and radishes.
Mistress Poulin's records. Records show that Sarnia's granite quarry has been in financial trouble for at least a year. Ansem says Duchess of Severin's household has cancelled their order. The Duchess has decided instead to donate the gold set aside for her new fountain to the Empress's war effort. And Ansem won't sell a boat to take the merchandise I prepared for him. He says if he can't sell it, it just takes up space in his warehouse. Maybe another trader will take it off my hands. It's some of the finest quality we've pulled in recent years. No new orders. I can't get rid of the blocks meant for the Duchess. No one wants what we offer, not while the war rages. I've had to close the quarry. I can't pay the workers. Soon they'll leave for the cities. Sarnia will die. Rip. Hi. Hello.
The Inquisition.
That was kind.
That was generous of you.
I do what I can.
I do what I can. Okay. French. Hey, Michel.
Michel de Chauvin at your service, Your Worship.
Michel
I
de
saw the
Chauvin.
Inquisition's banners from afar. Never expected to see the Herald of Andraste herself.
I've heard of you.
Michel de Chauvin? I know your story. You were disgraced and banished from court for treachery.
There's much more than that, but it ends the same way. What does it matter? Despite all, I have a strong arm, a stout heart, and I still serve Ole.
Are you here to guard the people?
As much as
This
I
guy
can.
just dead on the floor right here.
I hunt a demon. This one calls itself Imshale and has settled in Suladin
Shale.
up in the hills. Imshale is free because I made a mistake. I will see him destroyed. Now that the Inquisition is here, perhaps the Red Templars who guard the keep can be routed. All I need is one chance.
You could serve the Inquisition.
No, not until Imshale is defeated.
I need to know.
A desire demon. Imshale has... Why he... Perhaps he has gained the cooperation of the Red Templar.
Yeah, but not like a titty desire demon, which is upsetting.
Red Templar. The locals always avoided it.
You know.
I am but one man. While I would happily give my life for this, I would not give it...
Later. What is all that? Okay. Bloodstone? Little babies. Mommy's babies. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, you're very toots.
Any chance we might fall through the ice and be trapped beneath forever?
Hey Varric, what the fuck was that? Oh, wolves. Hello. Oh, oh, they are high level. I am too underleveled for this area. I mean, it's fine. Oh, thanks. Oh, that's a big fucking bear. I don't want to fuck with that bear, dude. Eric like that. You're welcome. Yep. Yeah, we need to level up a little bit for this area. We're gonna get our shit stomped in, especially with all the Red Templars. What's up, Avalanche? Welcome on in. Alright. Let's see. Corruption of Sarnia. The people of Sarnia are cornered by the elements in the Red Templars that have overtaken the region. Is take back the line. The Red Templars have occupied and Priest de Leon advance into the region's heart to learn why. God, I forgot there's like no camps here. There's only like little checkpoints that you can go to. Alright, let's go back. That one. We might end up... I don't want to start Wicked Eyes, Wicked Hearts right now. We might have to. I heard myself veilguard since I got too excited to not get it, so getting myself prepared. Yeah! That's exactly what I'm doing. We are, we're trying to get through Inquisition in the next 5 or so days. So that we're prepped and ready. We've done all of the, we've played through Origins, we played through Dragon Age 2, and now we're finishing up Inquisition, so we are prepped and ready for veilguard. The sounds, like the noises, like the dogs in the background, very good. It's very unsettling. I'd actually come back to this area. Oh, that's a dead end. Oops. I don't think I'll be able to beat it in 5 days, but it's enough to get me. Yeah. If you dedicated like 10 hours a day to it for the next 5 days, you probably would be able to beat it. But I know not everyone has that time. I think I'm gonna probably sink some more hours into this over the next couple of days. We'll probably try to finish it Wednesday. Yeah, just casually, just like, you know, just 12-hour gaming sessions. It'll be fine. Do nothing but play Dragon Age Inquisition. Alright. I think we might... Yeah, I don't feel confident that we're high enough level where we're gonna go up and... Because if the Red Templars are gonna push my shit in. I know they are. So... Let's see, what else do we have? We can go back to... We can probably go back to the Exalted Plains. Yeah, let's go back to the Exalted Plains, because we have a bunch of stuff to do there. We'll probably go to the Village Camp, maybe? Yeah, casual 12. Yeah. Wake up, play the game, sleep. Yeah, obviously. Ignore all of your other responsibilities. We don't care about those. It's Dragon Age time, okay? They'll understand. Yeah, I think that we probably can just go here and start finishing out everything in the Exalted Plains. We've been pretty good about, like, managing all of the side quests. It's only, like, a little bit driving me crazy. Damage to be part of it too. Yeah, I think if I just did nothing but play Dragon Age, my husband, as well as my job, would be like, hey, what the fuck? What are you doing? But no, it is nice because like Inquisition is you can just like sit back and like just go through all of the like little side quests even. Like you don't even have to really worry about like doing all of the big missions if you're just kind of chilling out. Alright, where are we going? Ancient bath. Let's go check out this ancient bath. We should have brought Solus with us, but it's fine. Is this a puzzle? Not good with puzzles. Hello. Guys. Any runes? Any runes? Obsidian. Runes? The elven glyphs, to Haim. We're searching the ruins. We heard Augusti's boys are digging in the stones of Holland something. I hate these elf names. Pascal. I'm not going to be too worried on that. I'm just excited for the game. I'm actually kind of excited for it to be like much more action RPG, like a la God of War. I've always found, so I've never been the biggest fan of like the combat system in Dragon Age. I think if it was a little bit more like God of War, like hack and slash, I would really like it. Or even if it was actually turn-based, like Baldur's Gate. I think that like it's too much of an in-between those two types of combat systems where it's kind of just boring as like someone who usually will play a mage, because I just sit there and I'm just like holding my right mouse button, my left mouse button, being like, okay, I guess I'll just sit here. That was kind of hot, Blackwall, I'm not gonna lie. Ja. Sigil. Oh, there it is. Ancient elven glyphs. The revealed symbols depict a pair of hands cupped around the moon. Oh. Is there another one, you think? For hydrating? Oh no, there shouldn't be another one. Fuck it, we ball. Oh! I hate these fucking demons. Stop it. I don't like that. Stop that. It's kind of nice not having, not struggling. We were in the Emerald Graves before, and we like came upon like a rift that was like level 16 or so. And then a Pride Demon popped out of it, and I was like, oh fuck. Because we're like level like 12 or 13, I think. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. That was a terrifying noise. Yeah, I was like, I did like the first phase of the rift. I was like, oh, this isn't so bad. And then the pride demon popped out. And I was like, oh, fuck. And then it like one-shotted 3 of my party members. I was like, oh, I gotta leave. I gotta go. Suddenly, pride demon. Suddenly, Seymour. Loot. I don't, it's like, you know when like you're playing Minecraft and you just hear eerie noises? That's what that just felt like. You can dispel on the green piles before the demons materialize. That way you'll fight less. I don't actually have dispel. I don't think I have one, I don't think Dorian has it either. I have, Solus is my spirit mage, and I don't have him with me right now. I have mostly elemental stuff going on. Okay. I don't want to do the Golden Hala because every time I try to hurt this motherfucker, he gets targeted by wolves. And then you try to fight the wolves, and then your party members actually target the Hala, and then it's like this whole thing. But I need the Dalish favor, so we're gonna do that eventually, just not now. Okay. Go do the other scattered glyphs. I think we're also high enough level now to take on that one rift that had the, I think it was the Revenant, that really fucked on us about 5 levels ago. Oh. Hey, don't come at me like that, dude. Yeah, you get his ass, Blackwall. Man, I've been sleeping on Blackwall to have him in combat. I've been doing this thing where I've been actually rotating out my companions. Because normally in the past, when I play this game, I will usually have like my set squad. And I usually do not defer from that at all. But man, I've been rotating out and Blackwall is fucking goated. I don't think he's gone down in combat. You an enemy? Not enemy. Got it. Energetic. Here? There it is. The revealed symbol shows 2 ravens. One grips a heart in its talons, the other a mirror. A letter. My sweet Dorabelle, things have gotten worse since I last wrote. There is no end to the madness, strange lights on the plains, soldiers torn limb from limb. Some of the men think there is an elven curse on the land, but I am gone and will put all of this from my mind. If Celine wants to keep her throne, she can take up arms against her cousin, the demons, and whatever else. I would like to return home, darling, but I must disappoint you. I may no longer fight for the Empress, but I still fight for Olay. There's a rebel group gathering in the Emerald Graves forest. People like me, tired, wanting a change. I met some of them. It feels right. There's something big planned to take the Dales, to wipe out the old politics. I'm hopeful. I know you would be too. Wait for me. Signed, Veggie. Plus he looks... I've seen, like, some of the mods for him. I have never been, like, interested in doing, like, a Blackwall romance. I don't know if it's as I've gotten older. Like, young Myriad was like, ooh, old man Blackwall, no thank you. 31-year-old Myriad would. Okay, let's go try this Fade Rift again. Let's save first, though. Just casually with my Balefire. Get out of here, dude. I'm gonna keep my my mark until the Revenant pops out. Relax. His romance is... I've heard it's really good. I've heard it's like sweet. Alright, let's see if we can disrupt. I don't think that we're gonna be able to, because this guy's gonna fuck on me. Yep. Okay, let me just... Excuse me. We're gonna pop that on him. Once he's down, that'll be easy. The Arcane Heart is easy to deal with, normally. If I could see, would be great. Excuse me. Oh. Ah! Uh-oh. I'm fine. Wow, it's so much easier when you're not, like, severely underleveled going into an area. Who would have thought? Not me. Torian just being invisible is so fucking funny. Right. And more. Right, so I could, yeah, I'm gonna go try and get this landmark. Completionist in me, I didn't mean to do that. Completionist in me desperately, wants to.
Must be something here. Let's look around.
Okay, if you say so, Varric. I believe you. I guess. This one in the hint. Oh my god, yeah. Oh, I leveled up.
One of yours, isn't he?
One of mine? Like a pet? Like a giant darkspawn hamster with aspirations of godhood? Dorian, why can't you look after your little friends? Corypheus peed on the carpet again. In this analogy, the carpet is Haven.
Is he or is he not at Avinta Magister?
Meaning the source of everything bad and evil in the world?
Hey guys, can we lighten up?
Yes.
Certainly feels that way at times.
Through here? No, I can't. Foolish of me to think that. I spent like probably like 7 hours the other day just traversing through the hinterlands and doing like all of the side quests. Hello. Where did you guys come from? Pardon? Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. I gotta go. You know, I knew that there was another one of these, and I couldn't find it. What's up, dude? Yeah. Well, that's just fucking rude. I think. If no one got me, I know Blackwall got me. Where's the fucking arcane horror? Where are you? Stop fucking disappearing, you bitch. Varric, we gotta do something. This is like a recurring thing with Varric. Varric just constantly dies in battle. This is a Dragon Age 2, same thing. I could not keep this man alive for the life of me. Nailed it. Come on, get up, Eric. Go, buddy. Go. Josephine's her. Work then. What the fuck was that? I know he does think he's a warrior. Oh. Hello? Hello? What are you guys doing? You goofy goobers? What are you doing? Where are you going? Excuse me. Where are you going? Come back. What are you doing? You just said goodbye. Gotta go. People need me. Let's beef up our winter grass. Memorials of the Second Exalted March. Linda Renee's fall. Remember the victory of the Dales. The elves were murderous and wild, for the Maker's grace did not touch them. The wildest of them was the she-elf Linda Renee, wielder of the great blade of Anura. Defiant to the last, she met Ser Brandis, the Silverhelm, in single combat, and he bested her. With Linda Renee's fell the Dales. You really just, like, racism just pops out at you. Alright. Blowhorn. On picture. Oh. Whoops. Forgot to do that. We're gonna finish this and then probably finish off team. I'm gonna go try to convince Joel to leave the house with me. Yeah. Nope. Parkour! Get up there. Again, it's just me struggling to figure out how to get into a certain area. There you go. Every time the Reapers are coming. Okay, let's save. And we'll exit. Alright, guys. We are going to... Thanks for hanging out, guys. My first time, first Saturday with like no TTRPG stuff. Felt weird, but alas, here we are. We're gonna go right over into Bones. Bones is doing a 24-hour donathon for Billy the Kitten Cat Rescue. So if you love kittens, we're gonna go right over, you go donate to Bones so that we can help the kittens. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Tomorrow we're gonna be live. We're gonna be playing some Slay the Princess, and then I'll probably switch over to, we'll probably switch over to some more Dragon Age. I might be a little earlier. I was originally gonna start stream at like 12 p.m. Pacific, but I think we'll probably be on a little bit earlier than that. And then next week, what do we got going on next week? We'll be back over for Monday Night D&D on Coven MTG, I believe. And it's our Halloween episode. And then Tuesday, Dragon Age. Wednesday, probably Dragon Age. Thursday, Dragon Age. Friday, also Dragon Age. Saturday, Dragon Age. Because we're going to just be playing Veilguard for probably the entire weekend. That is my plan. We're just going to, I think, Thursday, I'm going to wake up. Hopefully, it'll be, I was like, Dragon Age. Thursday, we're gonna just be waking up. We're gonna be going and downloading Veilguard, and depending how long it takes to download, because unfortunately, they said no preload for PC. They said, "Fuck you, PC users." I understand why, but still, I'm a little angry about it. So we're gonna have to wake up. We're gonna have to download Veilguard, and then I will be live. I understand if anyone just wants to lurk. I understand not everyone wants to get spoiled. Some people are planning on playing it at the same time. But I will be live playing it on launch. So I'm very excited. I'm buzzing with excitement. Well, sorry. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you, Alex, for the raid before. Thank you for the follows. And thanks for just being really cool. I'm going to be crying. We're going to have a cry counter. Don't worry. I will have a cry counter. We'll have that going so we can document how many times I cry. Anyway, love you guys. Goodbye.